Wright. We're here from at the Denver Card Show, and we're here with Scott from NextGem. He and NextGem, they helped support the trade night that's going on. They did some sponsorship, and we got a little chance to sit down. So, how's it going, Scott?
It's going great. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity. The show has been amazing. Thank you to John, the promoter and organizer, for the opportunity to be a part of this trade night. It's awesome in there. It's a great turnout. I always worry, sometimes when you throw a party, you worry that somebody's not going to come. But the room was full. Everyone's having a great time. Exactly, right? I'm outing myself or telling on myself about my past popularity, I guess. But in the card world, I'm popular enough to get people to come, apparently.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So tell us about NextGem. What's going on with you guys? How's things going?
Yeah, absolutely. Things are going really well. So NextGem came about actually in late 2020, where we were at a guys' weekend up north at the cabin, as we call it, Minnesota, and we were all collectors ourselves, and we were just kind of ruminating about some of the issues we see in the hobby. A big one was like some terrible pictures on eBay, right? You get reflections and fingers, and you only get one side of the card, and you just can't make informed decisions. It's bad experiences for buyers, sellers. So we were just talking about problems like that. And we thought maybe we can do something about it. So we set to researching and kind of confirming our hypothesis that others were experiencing these issues as well. And we've been in public beta now in the App Store on iOS since July of 2022.
Oh, nice.
And we're really getting some momentum right now. With startup world, it can be up and down at times, but we really are feeling the love right now. It's going really smooth. And the thing I'm most proud of is that the high quality of cards on the platform. We've got some rare, special collections, collectors, and cards that you won't find anywhere else. So a perfect example, one of our members just recently acquired arguably David Ortiz's best card. It was a Gem Masters 101 from 98 metal.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I mean, just a really special card. And this card, it was lost. Nobody knew about it. It was in a private collection, and somebody bought it.
In some box somewhere.
That's exactly what happened. Somebody bought it, and he acquired it from them, and now it lives on NextGem, and anybody can go look at that card, enjoy it, and beautiful pictures. So we're really proud of the rare cards that we have on the app, and we do a lot of cool things, too. We have card-specific technology to help you get the best images of your cards. I mentioned so many common with the hands, the glare above. With NextGem, you can actually snap the picture from a little bit of an angle where that's not a problem, and also the angle that'll make the card pop the best with the colors and refractor, and we'll automatically adjust it so you get a beautiful straight image that really pops.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, we extract information, but the biggest benefit I find too right now with the app is just having one home for your collection. I'm sure so many people, like when you make a deal, you going through your camera roll trying to find those pictures. Where's that picture? I know I had it somewhere. Oh, what else do you have? Send messages back and forth. With this, you can just give them one link. All your cards are there. You can search, sort, filter. You can share them to social media. So, we're just trying to kind of bridge some of the disconnectedness in the card community, I guess, and also help excel on social media. That's a third prong of this is we make it really easy to share your cards, the beautiful images with a couple taps. And for example, on Instagram, we automatically generate the best hashtags. So not only the most people will see the cards that you post, but the right people that it's relevant to. And we're seeing results up to 70% more views using our hashtags. So
that's pretty cool.
Because, I mean, it's a vibrant market on social media, and if you can capture it, you can find great cards and great deals there that you can't find on traditional marketplaces. So we want to help people kind of leverage that social media vibrant market too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that with NextGem. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when we first heard about you guys, 6 months ago?
I would say about 6 months ago.
We talked about it on the pod a little bit. We have the way our pod is set up. We have three sections, and one of our sections we call it Cardboard, which is the sports card news. Mm-hmm. And we talked about it. Obviously we didn't know all this. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
there's a lot more to it.
Yeah, we appreciate you talking about it too. And I heard you talking with John about kind of like the competition and like the card show market, and you see that too. With there's a lot of people who are doing apps and different tech things, but there's room for all of us because we went so long where there wasn't the technological advancement that you would have seen in other industries. So we're kind of playing catch up. So there's room for all of us to excel, and everybody's doing some great things. So it's just awesome to see the hobby kind of thriving like that and coming into the 21st century.
I've seen at least one other app that seems similar or trying to do something similar to what you guys are doing. But what kind of separates you, Yeah,
I think the social media aspect. A lot of the other apps, they're really focusing on marketplace. And And to be completely honest, we don't want to be a marketplace, but we've heard from people, it's natural. People want to buy and sell cards, so we're going to help support, do that in some way or form. But we're very much about being a tool and providing value and kind of saving people time and money and kind of taking the stress and time out of the mundane projects that we don't like doing. Data entry on cards, figuring out which hashtags to use when you share, editing images so they're cropped. All that stuff, we take the hassle out of it so you can focus on the fun stuff.
Absolutely.
Is there any integration with eBay when you go to list a card on eBay? Does it fill out some of the stuff for you on eBay as well? Or
Yeah, so we don't integrate with eBay to list yet, but that's a possibility. But one thing we do with eBay is one of the common things we heard from people was we want to comp our cards, which, I mean, anybody who knows cards, that's a very difficult question. And even the people who are best at it it's uneven results at best. So instead, what we did is instead of telling people what their card's worth, we try to show them. So for every card that gets scanned, a link is automatically generated under it with the eBay, and you can click it, and it'll show you recent sales for that card.
Oh, nice.
So we're not trying to use some fancy algorithm that's going to tell you your card's worth way more or way less than it is.
It's saying figure it out for yourself, but here's a quick link.
Here's the data you
to
need.
give you a little
Exactly. So that's kind of how we're integrating eBay at the moment, but there's some potential to do some other stuff down the line too.
I like that because then you still have to do a little bit of work. You're not just, well, let me pay them to tell me what my stuff's worth.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
And that would be great if the data was right. The problem is when it's wrong, and then that leads to
Right.
bad experiences for buyers, for sellers, and it's just so, we didn't want to like plant that flag and give people bad information. We wanted to give data and help them extrapolate themselves.
cool.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So, is there any like pop count type of integration in it as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing we do with PSA slabs, right now it's just the newer ones with the QR code on the back. We extract that link with the population report, and once again, it's a clickable link in your card details. So you can go in one of your cards that you've scanned, click it, and it'll take you to open up a page right in the app to show you what the PSA pop report is.
Oh,
and we're going to
sweet.
have that for every PSA slab in the app on the next update.
Oh, that is nice.
You guys
Yeah,
put
so
a
instead
lot-
of having to go to the website or the PSA app, punch in or use the scanner, you already have it scanned, you just click, boom, you know it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So when you're going to have it for poor people like me with Androids?
Sooner rather than later, hopefully, because that's like by far the number one thing that we are hearing from people. Like there's a huge demand, and it's awesome to hear, right? That's great to know that we've got all these amazing cards and collections still out there that we can kind of capture and bring into the fold. So rest assured, I am pushing for it personally, weekly, multi times a week. So hopefully sooner rather than later.
Cool.
But iOS right now.
Yeah.
I have an iPhone, so
I know.
yeah, I know. You could. I'll let you look at it on my phone.
And I tell you what, if you are on Android, you can still look at the cards on the platform. We have a web view address. You can just go to nextgem.com and there's a link.
Oh, that's
and you
cool.
can still search and look at all the cards on there. You just can't
yeah.
message the owner, and you can't get the full functionality, but you can still search and see what cards are on there and kind of look at all the eye candy.
Nice. So, is there a fee associated?
No, absolutely not. The app is 100% free. You can download free in the App Store. And, eventually we're going to be a business. We're going to try to monetize down the line. And we have some ideas for how to do that. But we've been very much focused on building this incredible universe of awesome cards. But more importantly, the people who own those cards.
Right.
And, not every card on the platform is even for sale. Some of it might just be personal collection. They want to display it. But even in cases like that, we want to kind of highlight that dead stock because
Now you
there's-
know what's out there.
Right. There's only a small percentage of cards for sale on marketplaces at any given time in the low single digits. We want to kind of be where some of these great cards live before they go to market and maybe after. So, so that's definitely something we want to kind of lean into is bringing some of these rare cards to light.
Yeah, that's awesome. There's a lot of cards I would like to just see.
Yeah.
I would just like to see it.
There are
You
people
know?
that are
Yeah.
building rainbows and they're searching for that one of one for years, and then it's just been sitting there the whole time.
The
And
David Ortiz
at
Gem
least-
Masters I mentioned.
Yeah, at least now they know, okay, well,
Yeah,
I
and
can
you-
check that off my list.
And you know what?
Yeah,
It might
right.
not be available. The owner might say, you know what, this isn't available, but
Yeah.
everything's available for a price a lot of
Yeah.
times. If you, at least you can reach out to them and shoot
Yeah.
your shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you that opportunity. Yeah, absolutely. So is there what's next for NextGem? What's coming next?
Yeah, so the next update, we got a big upgrade coming. Another one of the things that was most requested was people wanted the ability to not have to necessarily image with the app. If they already had great pictures of their cards, they wanted to be able to upload them. So that is coming soon. I believe late March that will be out. So that's going to be a big one for us, and it's going to allow us to capture a lot of other amazing collections because some of these cool rare cards, they're vaulted. the owners don't
Right.
have them on hand to
Right.
image them. So we obviously want to have those cards on the platform represented and for their owners to be able to show what they have. So that's the big update coming soon. We will be at Mint Collective in Las Vegas at the end of March. We'll be set up at the National in July, right? And we're going to be in the corporate area, set up in the middle. We're going to be doing some really fun, cool stuff. So, yeah, keep an eye out for us.
Absolutely.
Is there a way to like prove that you have the card? You know what I mean? Like you post a card into your collection, but I mean anybody can put a picture, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's one of the reasons we didn't come out with that feature right away, the upload, because we thought
Right,
if you image it
right.
in your hand, and even there, somebody could go to a card show and
Absolutely.
try to. So
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do, but absolutely, we're definitely have checks in place for that type of stuff and make sure that somebody's not reposting cards that belong to somebody else. But there's always going to be a degree of risk in the hobby with that type of stuff. And
Yeah.
but we're absolutely, as collectors ourselves, we understand it and we are being proactive on it.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming out here, man. We appreciate you coming to Colorado and checking out the Colorado card scene. We talk about it all the time that we have a great community here, and we want to highlight it, and we want people to know about it to come on out. And we appreciate you coming our way, man.
Well, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the opportunity to talk about NextGem, and I love Denver too. I've been having a great time here, and I can't wait to come back and do another card show here. Yeah,
Absolutely, man. Come back and we'll go to a Bronco game.
let's do it. I'm in.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
All right, thank you, Scott.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a good one.
You too.